Hello there. This is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? In today's video, we're going to get through one of the videos I promised you a while back, and that is a paper map. All those lovely crinkle sounds. Of the beautiful country of Greece. Helada. So I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to use this lovely map to have a little look around this fascinating and extremely historically important country. Let's actually start with the section in front of us. You can see down the bottom in this inset, because it's not how far it is away from the bottom of the mainland. This is the bottom of the mainland. Now Greece is mostly, apart from this mainland here, just islands. It is of course located in the Mediterranean, and the largest island in the Mediterranean belongs to Greece, and it is Crete. So this is Crete, and I believe the capital of Crete is Iraklio, and we can see this road going along the north of the country, but actually nothing along the south. So I suppose it's a little more rural. Chania is this section with Chania city there. We have Rethymno. As I said, Iraklio, and then we have Lasithi, and we have a town or city here saying Agios Nikolaos. I've never been to Crete. I think my mum has, and she loved it. It's very beautiful. So that is the island of Crete. We can also see Patrepra, Ierapetra, down here in the south. Greek is renowned for having really, really long words. There's one here, this town or area is called Chrysos Kalitissa. Such a beautiful language. I will get around to properly learn it at some point. And then this is the southern tip of the mainland that we can see. Interesting, this area is called Elada, which is the same as the name for Greece in Greek. Elada. Corinthia, as in Corinth. Argolida, where Argos is. And then Attiki, we'll come to Athens in a second. Attiki is there. Peloponnesos, Messinia, where you find Kalamata. Is that a type of olive? Kalamata. Laconia is here with Githeo. You can see one of the many islands to come here. Kythira. place here called Nafplio, in the area of Argolida. Hydra, an island here. Spetses, another one. And Aegina, not far from Athens. Kiparisia is here. Pylos and Sphacteria. And then a bit over to the west we have some islands. This is Zakynthos. We have an area of natural beauty, I think, park. The Ethnico Thalasio Parco Zakynthou, because this is Zakynthos Island. And this is Kefalonia. Kefalonia is a holiday destination for British people. Didn't realise it was here. And it's actually got the accent on the A, so it's Kefalonia. Argostoli is here. Ithaki, lots of islands here. Mesolongi is here, just before Patra. Patra is just there. I've often thought that this was a very large island, but I think it is actually connected to the mainland here. This peninsula, so it's a peninsula, not an island, because it is larger than Crete, so it would be the largest island in the Mediterranean if it were an island. Okay, I'm going to fold the page. Hang on. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to unfold it. Because most of the Greek islands are to the east. So this down here is the Critico Pelagos, the Mer de Crete, or the Crete Sea. So I guess in Crete must be down here somewhere. But it's not, obviously it's in an inset there. You can see the islands here of Milos, Serifos, Sifnos, Kythnos, and Kea. We'll come back to the rest later. Because we can see on the tip of this peninsula here, Lavrio. But when we come up, Glyfada, and then we come into the capital of the country, Athens. Think of all the history that's happened there. Athena in Greek. Piraeus is here, this area here. Elefsina. And it looks like this purple line that this is its own sort of district, or I'm not sure if they call them states or what they call them in Greece. Charistos is here on this other part of the peninsula. Chalkida is just there. This place is called Enoia, I believe. Enoia. Noiotia is here. Thiva. Leivadia in the Elada district. And then Sterea with Amphisa. Just on Osteria Phokida, maybe it's two words. And then Nafpaktos is here just above Patria. And we can see Akarnania. And can't see what letter of the alphabet that is. something Itiki. Oitiki? I can't, is it Omega? I can't tell. Just to the north of Missolonghi. So yes, we can see Athens very clearly the most populated place. But then looking to the islands to the east, of which there are quite a few. Right, okay, so let's orientate. This is the mainland of Turkey, and we can see this border here in the sea, and all the ones to this side are Greek. So we were looking here last time, and we can see the Cyclades. That's the name of this island group. Notio Aegean. So we can see Paros, Syros with Hermopoli, Andros, Tinos, Mykonos. Mykonos, another holiday destination for British people. Naxos, or Naxos. I think it's the Xa or the Xa. Naxos, I think. Naxos town is there. Loads of little islands. Amorgos is here. Amorgos town is just there, by the looks of it. Another really long name. Chozoviotisa. Then Astipalaya, this one. Kinaros Levitha. And to the north we have Chios. And Chios is the capital there. Neamoni. This is really close to Turkey, look. You can see Akdağ. Izmir is here. Kemalpaşa in Izmir Peninsula. Aydın. And Marmaris is down here as well. So let me see Samos, and Samos city is there, or town. Then Ikaria, Furnoi, Agathonisi, Leipzoi, Patmos, Kalimnos, Leros, Leros. This is Kos. Kos is another very popular tourist destination. Nisiros, Tilos, Simi. I think Simi is also quite popular. But the only place I've ever been to in Greece is here. This is Rhodes Island, otherwise known as Rhodos in Greek. And Chalki is here. So Rhodos is at the top there, and you can take a boat and go to Marmaris and around here. And we stayed in Lindos. Lindos is down here. We rented a car and we drove around the exterior of the whole island. There are some beautiful beaches down the south in Catavia. Yeah, it's a really pretty place, boiling hot in the summer. And in this inset here we can see Karpathos. I don't know where that is in relation to where it should be, maybe it's further down. Karpathos and Kassos. Okay, let's go to the north. I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to be noisy. And then we can see, so just north of where we were, this is still obviously the mainland of Turkey. And this island here is Lesbos. Lesbos, with the city of, or perhaps town, Mytilene, is also quite popular with British people. Now, let me get this right. So, this is Turkish, yes. So these are the lines. So these are Turkish islands. Bozcaada and Gökçeadası. You can see Çanakkale here, Balıkesir, and actually just out of shot up here you can see Istanbul, and the current border. This is European Turkey. You can see Tekirdağ here, Turkey, Çorlu. At one point this was part of Greece as well. So we've seen these islands. Limnos. Limnos is here with Polyochni here and Kavirio Chloi, and then this island to the north here, which is Samothraki. Sounds like something from Game of Thrones. Samothraki. Okay, let's close up this section now. Make some room. We're going to go and finish off the islands and then we'll go to the north of the country. So we have Sporades, Skiros, Foreyes, Sporades. So Skiros is here, and Alonisos is here. These are all in a park. I guess they're not populated, which is called the Ethniko Thalassio Parco Alonisio Boreon Sporadon. They are called the Aegean Pelagos. Skiathos, that's a very popular tourist destination. Castro is the city here by the looks of it. Skiathos. Okay, so just above Athens, then down south here. Shall I do that way? No, I'll work my way back down, I think. Let's do Macedonia first. So, we have the region here. So let's just talk about international borders. So the purple with the also extra dotted line here is the international border. So all of that is Turkey, including that little bit there where we can see Orestiada, Alexandroupoli. This is Evros, Thraki, Rhodopi, and then we have Macedonia. Kamotini is here, Xanthi, and Anatoli Xanthi. Anatolia is this area here, and we can see Bulgaria to the north. We can also see, what's that? Oh, that's still Bulgaria. And then this is North Macedonia. We'll come to that in a minute. Because there was a naming rights problem with the former Yugoslavic Republic of Macedonia, Greek people didn't like them saying they were Macedonia because, as you can see, Macedonia is here. So eventually the country of Northern Macedonia, Severna Macedonia, well, became Severna Northern Macedonia to appease the Greeks, saying that this was, Macedonia, that was Northern Macedonia. And apparently everyone was really, really happy. So Kavala is here, the area of Kavala, Drama, I love that, a place called Drama, Drama, Thasos, the island of Thasos is here. And somewhere I really want to visit is coming up. Serres is here, Serres, the city, and Serres, the area. Kentriki Macedonia, Central Macedonia, I assume. Kilkis is here, Kilkis. And then we go into Thessaloniki, because I think it's like the second largest city in the whole of Greece is here, Thessaloniki. It's very pretty. I think it's got something to do with the sea, because I think Thessas is the sea in Greek, but I can't remember my Greek very well. Then this is Chalkidiki, Polygyros is here, Agrioros is here, Agrioros. Some peninsulas here, one called Cassandra. We've seen Kilkis, then we go into Pella, Yanitsa, Edessa, that's in Imathia region, Veroia. We can see the northern Macedonia here, Severna Macedonia. And then carrying on the north, we have another international border to talk about. This is Albania, Schiperia. So the international border goes there. And these islands therefore belong to Greece. Kerkyra belong to Greece, and the Pahoi. So back up here. Florina in the Florina region. Kastoria, also in the Kastoria region. Kozani and Macedonia. Ditiki. So this whole region was just Macedonia. Then under Thessaloniki we have Pieria. Katerini is here. We can see Kozani here with an airport. Grevena. Ioannina, and we can see Ioannina, the district and the urban centre there. Also Thesprotia, we can see Igoumenitsa here. Metsovo, Meteora here in Trikala. Los Olimpos. Is that Mount Olympus? 2,917 feet? Possibly. Then we see Larissa, just to the south of Tiernavos. Larissa seems a quite large city. Trikala here, and Karditsa here. And then we can see Volos. I recognize them from a football team called Volos in the Greek league. Volos. Skiathos. Oh yes, we're back up here now. Magnesia is this region. All the names are so cool. Lamia. Kamenavruja. Vurla. Yes, Vurla. Lotra Adipsu. And Karpenisi. And if we go over to the coast here, Arta, Evritania, Karditsia, Arta is here. Preveza region, Parga. Ioannina we've seen down here, Preveza and Lefkada. This area of Lefkada. I think this is another island called Lefkada. And the last two, Etit. I can't read it. Etia. Theotida. With Lamia here. It's very interesting. Just reminded me how beautiful the Greek language is. I hope I didn't do too badly with the pronunciation. If you're Greek, let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Greece using this map. And if you're still awake, then consider giving this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribing if you're new to the channel. I've got many videos of me doing different countries using paper maps, including Australia, Ireland, the USA, Great Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Check those out. Japan. So this was Greece today. Oh, Poland I think I've done as well recently. And if you love what I do, join me on Patreon for extra videos every month and for early access to all videos on this channel. And thank you and welcome to all those that have come to me recently. You're very welcome. And a big thank you to all of those who were already my patrons. I really appreciate your support, so thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Do let me know which country you want me to do with a paper map next, and I shall acquire it. I've got a couple I haven't done yet. Just having a look at my shelf. Let's see which ones